All right, folks, so warm up this week, we get to work on our overhead deep squat. We're gonna start down on the ground with some mobility stuff and move our way back up to standing. So we're starting on hands and knees. And we're gonna do a modified child's pose where the toes are tucked under and we sit the hips back. So here we get to stretch out the upper back and shoulders and the triple flexion at the ankles, knees, and hips that we need for our squat. Then we're gonna shift the hips forward towards the hands and come into a very kind of lazy up dog. That means the lower half is totally relaxed. Tuck the toes again, hips back, child's pose. Back and forth, we get as many reps of that as we need to kind of feel like we're lubing stuff up. Then we're gonna stop on the hands and knees and find neutral. So we arch, round, arch, and then flatten the lower back. And then we're gonna crawl forward, right hand, left knee, left hand, right knee. So we're keeping everything pretty stable. If there was a water bottle back here, maybe it wouldn't fall off. Then we're gonna tuck the toes under, knees are 2 inches off the ground, the shins are parallel to the floor, and we're gonna crawl from here. And notice that the steps of the hands and the knees stay the same way. We don't wanna get all crunched up in here because then we lose the effect of the stabilization training for in the middle here and in the hips. So we're gonna keep everything kind of like you're at a box. You got a 90-degree angle here at the shoulder and another one back here at the hip. From here, we're gonna go into some kneeling stuff. So we're gonna use a dowel, or not, but up overhead to kind of help with the shoulder position. Dowel up overhead, tall kneeling step outs. We start super tall and we step forward. Tall kneel, step out. So we're trying to avoid any kind of side bending or forward bending that we might feel like we need to help with the stability, but I want you to practice keeping yourself super tall. Tall kneel, step out. That's it. And then if that looks pretty good, then we could even add when we're moving into the rounds for the workout, or even still as kind of a loosening up warm up, we can attach the band up overhead like off of a pull-up bar, and we can step out from here. So we step out, and then we can chop down. So kind of so the lower half stays super stable as the upper half is moving against that resistance. If you did the opposite thing, you could put the tubing down low and lift up to get the opposite set of muscles working. Same movement, resistance coming from the other side. So tall kneeling step outs and chops and lifts we can do down on the knees for now. Then we're gonna go to our overhead deep squat progression. We also call this the 6-point squat. So for now, we're gonna stop with the hands at the knees. You're gonna have your hands here, bring the palms to the knees. So we're in that squat position. The hips are back, the back is still stable. The hips have moved down some, and the knees are still over the ankles. We're gonna go right arm up, right arm back down. Left arm's gonna lift up and stay there, and then the right arm comes up to meet it, and then we stand up. And then the next repetition, we can lead with the other arm. This time we're gonna come down a little lower. So the hands can stop at the knees, shins, or even all the way to the floor. One arm comes up and back down. Second arm comes up and stays there. Other arm up, and then we come all the way up. So let's count them again. Down for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6-point squat. Have fun. Happy squatting.